Okay, so if you are watching the video, you need to copy down the problem and work it with us. 1.3x minus 7.5x is less than 8.5x minus 29.4.
Are you sure
So,
the last one is an x?
I'll read it again. 1.3x minus 7.5x is less than 8.5x minus 29.4. So our first step will be, somebody told me this before?
It was me.
What did you say we would do first?
You subtract 1.3x and negative, or you
Combine like terms.
combine like terms, so 1.3x plus negative 7.5x.
Right, so we're going to combine these two terms, and I'm going to go over here on the side, 7.5 minus 1.3, and I have to do that because my larger number, this 7.5, is a negative. So am I going to have a positive or a negative here, Hillary? Negative 6.2x is less than 8.5x minus 29.4. Everybody get that far? Okay, what are we going to do next?
Subtract 8.5x from both sides.
Subtract 8.5x from both sides. So everybody do that step. If you are watching the video, do this step. You can pause the video, do the step, and then start the video again.
I thought what we were doing is subtracting.
We are.
Oh, okay.
This is so icky. How many times 47 is that? Oh, does it go into it evenly?
Now, why are you changing? We do not change the sign. We do not flip the inequality because we are subtracting a negative number. We only flip the inequality when we are when we are multiplying or dividing a negative. It doesn't matter that we subtract a negative, and it doesn't matter if we already had a negative in the problem. If we took a negative number and divided by a positive, we'd still be dividing by the positive. Okay, so why is the x not by itself, guys? It is being multiplied by what, Hillary?
Negative 14.7.
So we undo multiplying negative 14.7 by
Dividing negative 14.7.
dividing negative 14.7. And it's not dividing negative 14.7x, it's just dividing negative 14.7.
And then 47 times 2 is 94. So does it go into it equally?
Yeah, it does.
You're going to have to figure that out. See if it does. Now, with this one, though, since we're dividing by a negative, I like to circle it to remind me that I'm going to flip that sign. They're both negative.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, well maybe, let me make that a little bit clearer. More of the other
It goes in there twice. So let me see your answer, Hillary.
I wrote it, I was told.
It's not going to be equal to 2. We're going to flip this sign to greater than 2. Okay? Now, I want us to look at how you can tell that your inequality is right. So this is how you can check an inequality. Let's look at the graph. The graph looks like this. And we're going to put a circle around the 2. We will not color it in. And it's all the numbers greater than or equal to the 2. I mean, greater than 2, not greater than or equal to. So how can we tell if the 2 is the right number? If this little circle is the right number? Can anybody have any idea? Mm-hmm.
I have the answer, but I've been answering a lot, so I don't know the answer.
What do you think, Gabby? What could we do?
Well, you could go back and solve it.
You sure could. So you've got 1.3x. Let's write it down right this time. 1.3x minus 7.5x is less than 8.5x minus 29.4. But what did we say? X was 2? Well, it's greater than or equal to 2. So what we'll do is we'll see if it is equal when x equals 2. So substitute the 2 and work it out, okay?
Wait, x is greater than 8?
Well, what we're checking right now, we are checking just this point, just to see if the 2 is correct. So we're going to put 2 in there and see if that's equal, if that equation is true. If it is equal, the 2 sides are equal, then we know we have put this dot in the right place, even though it's not a colored in dot. So everybody solve that part. And if you are watching the video, pause the video and solve it yourself. Yes. I know, I turned it off while you solve it yourself.
Unless I did it wrong, which is very likely, I don't think it's even.
It does come out even.
Then I did it wrong.
Did you substitute in? Okay, so you should have something that looks like this, guys. Plug it back in. $1.3 times 2 minus 7.5 times 2 equals 8.5 times 2 minus 29.4. Now, folks, when you're doing these problems, please don't wait for me to put the next step up there. Y'all do the problems yourself.
I probably did wrong. Bless you.
Did yours come out even?